Let's consider this question on joint variation. If P, Q, and R are related in such a way that P varies directly as the square of Q and inversely as R, when P is equals to 36, Q is equals to 3, and R equals to 4, calculate Q when P equals to 100 and R equals to 2. Okay, we are given this mathematical expression as the relationship between P, Q, and R. P varies directly as Q squared and inversely as R. Okay, now we are given that P equals to 36, and Q equals to 3, and R equals to 4. We are asked to find the value of Q. We are asked to find the value of Q when P is equals to 200 and R is equals to 2. We are asked to find the value of Q. We are asked to find this value. Now, the first step is that change this variation signs to equals to sign by introducing a proportionality constant. So P is equals to KQ squared all over R. You understand? Okay. Now, with respect to the first values that were given, we can calculate the value of K, which is the constant. Okay. So I'm going to have 36 is equals to KQ squared, which is what? 3 squared all over 4. Is that not it? Now I'm going to have 3 squared is 9, so I'm going to have 9. I'm going to have 9k is equals to 36 times 4 is what? 144. This over 9 and this over 9. 144 divided by 9, that is 16. So I'm going to have k is equals to 16. Now, having gotten the value of k as 16, we can proceed to calculate the value of q when p is equals to 200 and r is equals to 2. You understand? So how do we do that? Please pay attention. To get the value of q when p equals to 200 and r equals to 2, you know that k is equals to 16. If k is equals to 16, I can write this as p is equals to k. K is 16. I'm going to have 16q squared all over r. Do you understand? Okay, this is the mathematical relationship that exists between p, q, and r. Do you understand? Now, we were told to find the value of q when p is this and r is this. So just substitute the value of p and r into this equation and then solve for the value of q. Do you understand? Okay, p is 200, so I'm going to have 200 is equals to 16 multiplied by q squared, okay, all over r. R is 2, don't forget, so I'm going to have this over 2. So 16q squared is equals to 200 over 1. 200 times 2 is 400, so I'm going to have this over 400, this over 16, and this over 16. I'm going to have q squared is equals to, now, please, I want you to pay attention very well. You can do this in two ways. You can take the square root of both sides directly, and you can punch your calculator. It's just that, okay, let's do it step by step. 400 divided by 16, that is 25. You understand? So we're going to have 25 here, and q is equals to the square root of 25. Take the square root of both sides. Q is equals to 5. You understand? And when you got here, you can have q equals to what? 400 over 16, right? So okay, q squared equals to 400 over 16. If you take the square root of both sides, you're going to have this q, this. I'm going to have q is equals to 20 divided by 4. You understand? Because square root of 400 is 20, square root of 16 is 4. 20 divided by 4 is what? 5. So I'm going to have q equals to 5. You can do it this way and you can do it this way. You understand? Okay, so the value of q when p is 200 and r is 2 is 5. Do you understand? Okay, let's look at one more question. If A varies directly as the product of B and C, when B is equals to 4 and C equals to 6, A equals to 30, find A. The relationship between A, B, and C, that's the first question. The second question under that, we are asked to find A when B equals to 4 and C equals to 6, okay? The question is simple. All you have to do is just pay attention. You can see that in joint variation, we are dealing with a variable depending on two variables. You understand? Okay, so that is the basic idea. That's the basic ideology behind this concept, joint variation. Okay, so if you come across this in the exam, I'm very sure you'll be able to solve the question. Now, We are given that A varies directly as the product of B and C. A varies directly as the product of B and C. Now we are given that when B equals to 4, B equals to 4, and C equals to 6, A equals to 30. Now, we are now asked to find the relationship between A, B, and C. Now, please pay attention. I told you that in dealing with variation question, the first step is that you have to change the variation sign to an equals to sign, right? Yes.
To watch the complete class, kindly click on the link in the description of this video or the comment section, okay? See you in the next class.